bad idea for her to go on a date with her ex-husband that she split from 6 years ago?
I'm going to go with yes, but let's hear more.
That's what I'm thinking. My knee-jerk reaction is just a hard no. You shouldn't go on this date. But again, who knows what details we might be missing out on, Abby?
Let's find out.
Mo's got the email.
Hey, Bert Show gang. Long-time listener here. Love you all. Never thought I'd actually be in a situation that I need advice on and not ready to discuss with my IRL friends and real life friends. Figured that out in real time.
I saw the gears turning. IRL.
So you are the next best thing.
We'll take it.
I have been divorced for 6 years. I have 3 children, 2 of which are from my second marriage that lasted 10 years. It was a pretty brutal split, and our lives carried on separately. But we have always been great co-parents. He's also still a great stepfather to my oldest child. Recently, there has been some unexpected chemistry between us, and he's now asked me out on a date. I have accepted with ground rules of needing to hash out what happened between us in the past and what we have done to grow from it. So that if that happens, we can make a fresh start as the people we are now. Is that a good idea? The date is Friday, and I'm just needing someone to tell me I'm not being naive and that people really can change and grow, and this could potentially work out. Hope to hear from you.
All right, now that we've gotten a few more facts, Abby, has she swayed you into going out on a date with her ex-husband of 6 years?
I feel like I'm still lost on whether or not I want to give her a yes or no, because you said it was a pretty brutal split, but like, what does that mean? Was it brutal because it was so emotional and you guys knew it was the best thing to do to leave each other separately for now? Like, was it brutal because of that? Or was it brutal because he cheated on you with 15 other women and hid it from you for 9 of the 10 years of your relationship? Like, I feel like I still need more details to know if this is a good idea or not, because I do think with every relationship, you get one breakup. I think you get one. After you cash out that one breakup, you either need to stay with them forever or never see that person again. Like, you can have an opportunity to grow and change and realize there needs to be some adjustments in both of you to have a successful relationship. But then once you get into like that back and forth of getting back together, then it just turns into a toxic situation that you should probably just avoid.
No.
It is tough with the amount of information that we have. I always do feel like typically if you are exes with somebody and it didn't work out, it probably did not work out for a reason. And usually I would say you should keep on pushing. But you are at a point where you got married. You do have children involved. And if you are considering going back at all, then maybe that means that the breakup wasn't that bad, right? Because if it was that brutal, maybe this wouldn't even be a thought in the back of your mind. But I do think people can change, people can grow, people can evolve, and we always talk about the timing and how important that is when it comes to dating and successful relationships. So maybe the timing wasn't right then. And if you've had all of this time to think about it and consider the reasons why you left, and you're still considering to give them another shot, maybe.
Recently, there's been some unexpected chemistry.
Who thought you would have chemistry with your ex? Shocking.
I mean, I think this is obviously very layered, and it gets super complicated because you have kids involved. And because you have children involved and multiple children, 2 of which are his, and you said he's also a really good step parent to your oldest, the last thing you want to do is get those kids' expectations up, right? Because probably they would like to see mom and dad together, depending on what that relationship looked like, before the split. Unless it was so bad, they were like, hallelujah, thank goodness mom and dad are going to split. Because, we have that vision of Lindsay Lohan and The Parent Trap and, the 2 of them rekindling. And, that is the movie-fied version of it. Whereas here, my concern is you have to think more than just of yourself, because you have other like little hearts that are involved in this, little minds and little hearts that are involved in this. And like you, Abby, I couldn't get past it was a pretty brutal split, because I'm here to let you know if it was brutal the first time, it's going to be brutal the second time.
So I think the other thing she needs to remember is with distance, you also forget the things you didn't like about them, the little things that bugged you on a day-to-day basis. And when you get back with someone, whether it's just a conversation or if you guys are just texting or if you guys just see each other once a week for the kids, and you just have those good, like happy moments, it's hard to remember why you guys split in the first place. So you know what? I'm going to have a hard answer now. I think she should go on the date, and I think she needs to go on the date to remember all of the things she did not like about this person so that she can remember why there was a split. Or she can decide whether or not she wants to get past those small little icks and cringes and toxic behaviors he might have.
I also think it's tough because it's forcing us to assume that he was the reason for the brutal split. It doesn't necessarily say whose fault it was. It just says the split was brutal. So it could have been something that she did, and now she's grown. And that would be a whole different scenario than if it's something that he did, and you're at a point of maybe, I didn't find anything better, so let me go back. Like, it's hard without that information, too.
So with all that said, I think go on the date. Right? If I was your best friend, I'd be like, go on the date, but proceed with everything after that with caution. And maybe the two of y'all are just horny and you just need to do it and get it out of your system and move on.
Sometimes that's all you need to figure out. Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
That was a fun 7 minutes.
The Bert Show.